What's going on, guys? I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's How To. Today I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to replace a broken towel rail when they're tile inserts into your wall. Let's get straight into it, guys. Let's do this. Alright guys, so we're working in a bathroom and you're going to have to bear with me regarding the echo. We've got some old towel rails here that are actual tile inserts, so they're mounted to the wall. They're actually tiled in, and these ones here are obviously broken, so they've seen better days. We've got two of them here in the house that have to be replaced. They're very hard to still get your hands on, so I managed to still find some. This is what they look like, so it's just a basic tile that gets inserted into here, and we've got a section for the rod to go into, so one on either side. And these ones here are a bit of a headache to remove. Half of this one here has already broken, so we're going to remove it. It's the exact same process even if you've got the whole thing here. We're going to be using the multi-tool first of all, and we've got a little grout removal tool here. Very important to remove as much of the grout around that tile as possible. It's going to make it much easier to be able to remove the leftover tile that's in here without damaging the ones around it. So I'm going to quickly make some noise. I'm just going to go around the edges here, make sure we can clean out as much of that grout as possible. Alright, so we've now removed that grout as much as possible. Now, a couple things to keep in mind here if you're doing this at home. Don't go in too deep because you don't want to damage the backing that's behind it. If it's in an area that's waterproofed, once again, you don't want to damage a waterproofing membrane. And at the same time, you don't want to damage the surrounding tiles. So whenever you're working on it, try keep it as close to the inside where the damaged section is as much as possible, and then work your way back slowly. So now that we've got the bulk of that removed, it should hopefully break off a bit easier. I find the easiest and the safest way to do this is by using a chisel here, so just a cold chisel. We're going to break that up as much as possible, and then what I also like to do is to use just a regular timber chisel, but you can see this one here is just a damaged one that I use for tasks like this, so it does help a lot. We're just going to knock these sections here out. Being careful, once again, you don't want to go through that backing, which looks like here it's already pulled off some of that backing, so we do have to be a bit careful. And that's the backing right there, so it has actually pulled off whenever whoever broke this pulled off some of that backing with it. So we don't actually have to go down too far. It's a bit of a tedious job, no one likes to do it, and a lot of people simply won't take on this job. I might try the chisel, see if that's going to work a bit better for me. And it does work better. So just swap them around. We'll take out these corners. Alright, that's now ready to go. We'll get our tile insert and check and make sure it's going to fit. Slightly different size, so they're still 75mm, but depending on where you get them from, they're slightly different size, so we're going to have to trim this down just a little bit, and probably a little bit here from the corner as well. So I'll see if I can use the multi-tool because it's got diamond grit on the surrounding attachment. I'll see if I can shave this bottom section here down a bit. So I'm just going to switch my multi-tool over and put it on a bit of an angle. That way I can get into those squared sections of the corner. Because this one is just a half circle, so we'll be able to get that point in there. And let's see how we go. Alright. There we go, that's much better. So now this one here is ready to go. Obviously I don't hopefully it's obvious. I don't have to show you guys how to do this one as well because it's the exact same process. Just be very careful not to damage the backing, not to damage the surrounding tiles as much as possible. And this one here is ready to go. So I'll quickly clean up this one here. Then I'll show you guys how to apply our adhesive. Put this one here in as well as our rod. Alright, so I've got both of these ones here now cleared out. Both of them fit in perfectly. I've also got my pole cut down to size as well, so everything's ready to go. Now the adhesive that we're using is this one right here. Now this one here is both a grout and adhesive at the same time, and it's white, so it'll work perfect for this area here. Seems to work perfect for almost every tile insert that I've come across, whether it's a soap dish holder or the towel rails. This one here works perfect. So what we're going to do is install one of them. Then I'm going to connect the pole over to this side here, and then that way we'll make sure everything lines up, and we'll push the left side in as well. So we'll quickly apply some of this one here, just using a little scraper here. You can see there's a hole in the back, so make sure you get that also pushed into that hole, and then butter the rest on. You can even push it in. That's going to give it an anchor point. We don't want too much, but we also need to make sure that we've got enough in there. Might put just a little bit more on there. Alright, so we'll get this one here set in place. Just simply push it in, wiggle it around, and the material should start oozing out. Might need a bit more pressure on this one. There we go, that's all squeezing out perfectly now. Alright, so we've got that excess material that's all oozed out. Hopefully you guys can see. If not, you'll see it on this one here. For now, I'm just going to use my finger and a piece of cardboard. I'm going to take that excess material, make sure it's all into that joint line there. We'll clean it up afterwards, but I just want the bulk of this one here out. Alright, that's looking pretty good right there. It cleans up really nice and easy with just a damp rag. Alright, so we'll get our next piece ready. Honestly, no one likes this job. It's a crap job, but unfortunately it needs to get done. So if you've still got one of these at home, it's a good chance you're going to break it sooner or later. And at least you guys will know how to do it. I'll try to put everything in the description, all the links, so you guys can find it. There's only one company that I know of that still supplies the towel rail ones, here in Sydney anyway. It's a place called Tile Wizards in Lansvale. So as far as I know, they're the only ones that still stock it. There might still be other places that have them as well, but that's the only place that I know of. And if you can buy them online, that's even better. Alright, so we'll get this one here lined up, get this one here, push that one there into place, and we're going to start squeezing it so we can ooze all that material there out. You can see there, all of it's starting to come out. Alright, that's looking good there. Once again, we'll get another piece of cardboard. Not sure if this video is going to be a popular video, but it's definitely going to be a helpful one for anyone that's got one of these silly tile inserts. Alright, like I said, this is a glue and grout at the same time, so push it all into those joints. You can even rejuvenate the grout that's next to it. Alright, that's all looking good there. I'm just going to get my wet rag and we're going to clean this section here up, and that's it. We'll just simply leave it, let it set. Alright, then you can take your wet rag, clean all that mess off before it completely dries. And once that's done, you've got your brand new towel rail ready to install and ready for you to break it all over again. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video and it's going to help you guys out and save you a lot of money because you're going to struggle to find somebody to come out who's willing to replace it. As always guys, like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching Billshowto.